Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is April 14th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions, but I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is down 90 cents. That's 0.48%, closed at 185 even. Post-market, we seem to be up by 2 cents. So let's look at what we have here on the chart. So we are still below our double resistance. So we are still within our channel. So Tesla has been in a downtrend since February 16th. That was the beginning of that downtrend. And we cannot break outside of that downtrend. We tried right here, May 22nd. We tried for a couple of days, but no, we only managed to make lower highs. And then we had a break. We had a break and we went outside of it. That was a nice move, but the move did not last a long time. It sometimes happened. This was a false breakout. Even if stochastic was great, it did not pan out. So this is why when we enter on a break, we need to always have an exit strategy. We need to always have an exit. And the exit would have been, in my opinion, below the resistance right here, because it was possible that we just bounce on that resistance right here. To me, it was okay to even wait on April 15th to start coming out of that trade. And then we tried again, April 12th, we tried to close above, but we did not close above. We closed below. This was not a breakout at all. And since then, since the past 2 days, we have not succeeded in breaking outside of this downward resistance. So of course, there's no play on the upside to do right here. It is becoming clear that we have a double support right here. We have been making 4 higher lows right here. And also at the same time, we are also making, as we've just mentioned, lower highs. We have this big symmetrical wedge right here. This is coming right in time because on April 19th, so next Wednesday, we are going to get the earnings call for Tesla, which is right here on the chart, right here. Based on that earning, we are going to see if Tesla goes up or goes down. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart. So first hour was pretty much undecided. Almost no body of candle, went super high, went super low, and was basically undecided. Then we came and touched the support that I just mentioned. So look at this, 2 perfect touches right here. And then we started to go back up. And right now we are close to our second downward resistance right here. And we have stochastic over 70. So it's possible that we have a breakout on Monday in anticipation maybe of what is going to happen on the earnings call. I would tend to wait at least if we break 187.41, because as I mentioned, we sometimes go in that no man's land right here and then come back. In terms of indicators, we have a bullish MACD crossover. We have RSI over 50 and we don't have the MI. Let's go back to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we have stochastic at 28. This is quite low. We always say that we need to have stochastic over 60 in order to validate a break in resistance. It's going to have to be a big break of resistance to get stochastic over 60 until Thursday. It's not impossible, but it will have to be a really big move. MACD is still crossed over bearish, RSI at 47 and DMI also in the red. The trend is still bearish with Tesla. We have not had the proof that we are starting to go up. We tried to go up, but we have failed. We need to have proof to change our mind, but right now we are still in a downtrend with Tesla. Let's look at some Tesla news. So Elon Musk is rumored to be starting a new AI startup after saying Tesla would play a role in AGI. So Elon Musk is developing plans to launch a new artificial intelligence startup to compete with ChatGPT maker OpenAI, as the billionaire seeks to join Silicon Valley's race to build a generative AI system. Musk is also in discussions with a number of investors in SpaceX and Tesla about putting money into his new venture, according to a person with direct knowledge of the talks. A bunch of people are investing in it. It's real and they are excited about it. I think it's good. Elon Musk was an initial investor in OpenAI because he wanted AI to be open so that one company would not profit from it. And since OpenAI accepted commercial deals from Microsoft and others, I think Elon feels OpenAI is not that open. It makes sense to me that he wants to create OpenAI 2.0. We have Tesla cutting prices in Europe. Tesla has followed up on recent price cuts in the US with significant price drops on the Model 3 and Y in Europe, up to 10% depending on the model and market. Price cuts also reached Israel and Singapore. Price drops reinvigorated that demand. This led to the conclusion that Tesla was finally seeing a plateauing of demand, at least at the high prices the company was charging. Price drops reinvigorated that demand, and Tesla's vehicle have been breaking sales record and showing up in lists of the most popular cars in the world and in various countries. And yet, the company has still seen fit to continue to cut prices. Tesla has a lot of money. Tesla has a lot of cash on hand. It does not need the money. So on one hand, it makes sense for Tesla to make its car as affordable as possible. And Tesla is also selling every car it makes. I can only interpret it as the fact that Elon Musk is not greedy. And maybe also Elon Musk might want to challenge the OEM automakers. Also, Tesla's Cybertruck's giant front has been spotted. So a new image of the Tesla Cybertruck has emerged, revealing the giant front trunk of the electric pickup truck. This is the trunk that we are seeing. So we see a little bit of the trunk right here, and this is the image blown out a little bit. It just looks like a regular trunk to me. There's a first video of Tesla Cybertruck's absurdly large windshield wiper in action. So I cannot wait to see this. Oh boy, look at this wiper. Yeah, it's really large. It's a big black wiper. Let's take a look at QQQ a little bit. Okay, nothing to see here, just stuck within a congestion zone. At least it's not coming down. VIX, look at VIX, people. 0.74 down. We are at 1707. The stock market goes down when the VIX starts to go back up. It's when the VIX goes back up that you see the stock market go down. And the fact that the VIX is maintaining itself at a certain point will not make the stock market go down. If VIX starts to go up, then the stock market is going down. And we should not speculate as to what the VIX is going to do. In case in point, here, VIX has stabilized at around 1845 for over a week. And now it's continuing down. This is the proof that we should always be careful when an index, the VIX, is going on a support. It does not necessarily mean that it's going to bounce on it. It could stay on that support for a long time. It could stay on that support for a long time and then decide to go further down. This is exactly what is happening here. So the rule is that when VIX is going up, the stock market is going down. But when the VIX is stable at a low point like here, the stock market can still go up. So VIX is absolutely incredible. So this is going to give a big push to the stock market. It didn't seem to do it much today, though. So this is a pullback on Dow Jones. S&P 500, a little bit of a sideways day, I would call it. The same thing for NASDAQ. In terms of gold, we are pulling back down after having broken our 1583. This one is teasing us right here. This one is teasing us right here, and stochastic has dropped quite a lot at 58. This is a little bit of a strange behavior, probably caused by what is happening with the VIX. So I would not suffer this guy for too long. 1566, and if it breaks that, the stochastic will most likely be below 60. So then you should be out of this one at that point. Silver, oh, big drop also for silver, also caused by the VIX. That's too bad. The silver was on a tear. I will personally not suffer this one for too long in pocket profit if we go below 861. Bitcoin, just a sideways day, and Ripple looks like it wants to inch higher. Stochastic is over 60, so maybe we are going to see this guy go places. And last but not least, US dollar picking up a little bit. So it basically recovered the drop that we had last time. But Stochastic is not over 60. I'm still not convinced that this wants to go up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Monday unless you are a member, in which case we are going to have a live also on Sunday. So have a great weekend, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.